come on in. Come on in the room. Hey, come on in the room. 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 Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Come on in. Come one.
Come all,
Come big. I'll be big.
come small.
Yes. Come on in the room. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is what, Tuesday?
This is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday somewhere.
It's Tuesday all around the world, honey.
Not all around. Maybe somewhere it's Wednesday.
That's true.
Or Monday or
that's
something.
a fact.
You know how that go.
You are
Hey
correct.
everybody. For those of you guys who have no idea who we are or where you found yourself, I am Candy Sincerity Johnson.
And I am Sean Johnson.
And listen, together we do some things, apart we do more things. And we're going to continue to do more things together and apart, apparently. Right?
Clearly.
Thus, best friends, thus the announcement that we wanted to make on today. So come on in. We have some information that we want to share before we get into our discussion on this afternoon. Hey, for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts.
I have to say, LaShawn over there on the YT said, hello, ladies, and oh, yeah, your guest, Sean. See, I'm a guest.
LaShawn, don't feed the bear. Don't feed the bear, LaShawn. We not even finna play them reindeer games over here. We ain't got time for it. We ain't got time today, okay? We ain't got time today.
Question, what would you like me to pin at the bottom? I know we typically pin this, but am I pinning something different this time?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to pin, all of the things.
Gotcha. I'll
Okay.
work on that while you talk.
And then, hi to all of the best friends. I can't even say hi to everybody because I can't see who all is on.
Let me move this out your way. And
Okay.
I can work on that once you're done.
Okay, hey, Miss Wanda, Miss Claudia, Miss Lisa, Miss Inez, King Kenneth, Latoya, is it Samira, Miss Deborah, Nisha, Jennifer, and the list goes on. Hey, best friends, it's so good to see everybody. Hey to all of our best friends over here in the mezzanine section.
Yes,
Miss
mezzanine.
Patricia, is it Lady B 6555555? 9. Hey to all of the best friends over there as well. It's good to see each and every one of you guys all over the place. If you're interested in knowing what today's video is, I made a choice.
She did.
I made a choice. You guys have been in my ear long enough. You've been saying this and saying that. You've been telling me what to do, and I've been telling you what to do. And nobody's been listening to me. So I decided, I said, sit with yourself and make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been saying things, okay? Sit with yourself and make a choice. So we wanted to have a conversation for you guys about some of the things that you guys have been asking us for. You've been asking us for things. Sean is over here feverishly typing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to, if you have not picked up on it, I'm trying to stall.
I'm almost done.
Sean is over here feverishly typing and I'm trying to stall. This is when your pastor be making that side conversation while the deacons have gathered the offering and taken the offering back and people are moving around doing stuff behind the scenes. And you like, girl, why pastor won't just get to the point? This is why he won't get to the point, girl. He done went all around the mulberry bush.
Right.
This is the reason why. Miss Sheila's got the looky eyes.
Ooh, come on.
She got the looky eyes. So for those of you guys who are wondering, what is it that you think that I decided? Let's start there. What is it that you think that I made the choice on? Miss Lisa said, I'm all ears. What is it that you guys think that I made the choice on? If you could guess that I made a choice, you guys know I am the CEO. I made a choice. If you could guess, Miss Latriva said, should I leave the live? I just got my book this morning. No, Miss Latriva.
No.
This is a family discussion.
Yes.
This is a family reunion. You're more than welcome to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's going to fall out the bag. Nothing's going to fall out the bag.
So somebody said you're getting back with Tamia. Somebody said you're getting back with me. Let's see. Latoya said moving forward with exploring with Tamia. Inez said to start working out. Mary said another virtual. Brenda got eyes. So people are kind of all over the place with their guesses.
Okay. Well, somebody right. Okay, somebody right.
That's correct.
Somebody right. Miss Inez said you're looking chunky over there, draws. Your draws is getting chunky. Start working out again. Um. So I don't know.
Somebody else said not to date.
Okay. Okay.
There you
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So somebody is right. Somebody is right. Best friends over here are saying the Zoom. The Zoom. The Zoom. Okay. All right. Angelita said, "Hey." Okay. All right. All right. So Sean,
Yes.
we. Am I speaking French?
Yeah, you can.
We made a choice. What did we make a choice on?
So we decided, because there were a lot of people that kept asking, especially those who did not attend the first virtual event or who have purchased their books since then and have just started to watch and learn our journey and figure out everything that's going on with us and figure out and trying to put all the pieces together. They're like, hey, I missed the last virtual event. Are you guys gonna do another one? Can I get the last one that you did? Like, what are my options? So we sat on it and we sat on it and we sat on it. And we originally was like, no, we're not gonna do it again, et cetera, et cetera. However, we have come to realize that the more we talk, the overwhelming thing that we get every single time is that you guys have helped me. I'm learning from you. I appreciate you. Keep being transparent. Keep sharing your story. We appreciate what you've shared with us. All of the things. And we said initially, when we first wrote the book, when we first did everything, our main focus was, if we can help at least one person, then what we have endured and are still enduring will not have been done in vain.
That's right.
And so because of that, because people are still saying they're learning so much from us, they're getting so much from us from both sides, we decided to go ahead and do another virtual event. Now, this one is going to be the last one. I know we said it before. We said it before, we weren't going to do it again. But this time we have made the firm decision that this is going to be it because of some other decisions that we have made. But what we're going to do this time okay. What we decided to do this time is also include moments of redemption, because a lot of people said they bought Moments of Resurrection, they figured out everything that was going on, and then they went back and they purchased the first book, and they were like, oh, now I got questions about that. Okay. So I also want to go ahead and ask you some questions about the first part of your relationship, your proposal, the marriage, the divorce, Sean's infidelity. Like I got even more questions. Like I need to know some stuff. And we realized that people can learn from that part too. Like our whole entire 17 plus year stint together is a learning experience.
Ooh, they love it over here.
Oh my God, in so many different aspects. So because of that, we have made the decision to go ahead and do what we call the farewell virtual event, okay?
We're doing a little virtual tour, girl.
Yes, we're doing a little virtual tour. But she was like, I got my husband watching you guys. But this time it's going to be 2 nights, because what we found is that when we did the last virtual event for Moments of Resurrection, we were there for 4 hours. And when I tell you it didn't even feel like 4 hours, we were there for 4 hours. And so we were like, well, if we're gonna do both books, girl, what we can't do is sit on Zoom for 8 hours. Who finna sit a whole shift? And so it's like, we gotta break this thing up. Okay, we gotta break this thing up. Thank you so much for the stars, Miss Debbie.
Thank you very much, best friend.
So we have made the decision to go ahead and do the farewell virtual event. It is going to be, you want to give the dates and everything?
Yes.
It is going to be 2 nights. It is going to be Saturday, October 7th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's also going to be Sunday, October 8th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Saturday, we're going to talk all things Moments of Redemption. So we're going to talk about Candy's childhood experience that she wrote about.
Me going to jail,
girl.
girl.
Talk about her going to jail. We're going to talk about us being friends and then making the move to get together, how she proposed to me, how we got married, how we had our babies, how we got divorced, my infidelity, how she found that out. Her infidelity, how we broke up the first time, how Tania got introduced into the story, and just everything. Okay, so that's all things Moments of Redemption. Okay, so that's gonna be the first night. The second night,
if y'all got questions about them steamy scenes that I was in,
So we may not, okay. Beyonce, I tried to hang all 4, but last 3.5. And then the second night is going to be all thing moments of resurrection. So that's going to be the picking up from where redemption left off, us getting back together for the 3rd time, how that happened, how we started the business. August, for those that read the book, please don't say anything. August, what led to us finally deciding to say, this is it, girl. We cannot continue to do life together. I don't care what you say, what, how, no how, okay? How all of this played a part and how we decided to walk away from almost 20 years of being together. So that is what's going to be the second night, okay? So that is what we have decided to do. Misha said, I want to be there.
I have something to add. Can I add this?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, best friends, after we did the last virtual event, we gave a lot of information. And don't spoil it, best friends, for those of you guys who attended.
Yes.
We gave a lot of information that wasn't inside of the pages of the book. Mm-hmm. When you write a book, it's almost like a movie. You capture the highlights, but there's little small details that you miss or that are not included, but people found to be extremely valuable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, since we did that virtual event, you got to think about all the stuff that has happened since then. Mm-hmm. So there's even more to add than, you know, where we left off with the virtual event.
So this is literally a continuation of the book and things that have transpired since the last virtual event.
Yeah.
And still some additional details that we didn't share that we realized, dang, we talked for 4 hours and we still didn't even get a chance to address that. I'm also going to be talking more about why I made the stern, some people say I was kind of stern, the stern announcement that I made in regards to respecting Tamia. There have been some things that have transpired in the background that were very instrumental and very positive from Tamia, which is another reason why I'm so strongly about her being respected on this platform. I'm going to share that information. So there's just a lot that is going to be shared during this farewell virtual event, okay? So when we tell you guys no questions are out, what am I trying to say? No questions are off limits. That's what I'm trying to say. No questions are off limits. The same way we did the last virtual event, we answered every single question.
Yeah.
Every single question. So that is going to be what we do, and this is going to be 2 nights.
I would add, we're gonna explain inside of the virtual event. There was some things that Tamia stepped in and did. Mm-hmm. In the eye of the storm. Yeah. In the eye of the storm. And asked us to give 0 credit for. Mm-hmm. And so Sean and I talked after the last virtual event. And so Sean was like, I just think people should know what kind of person she is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? But I was just like, girl, we said we weren't going. And so when the opportunity presented itself to do another event, but I won't say anything else.
So you want me to give cost and all that, and then we can answer some questions?
Absolutely.
So the cost, so this is it. So it's 2 nights. You don't have to attend both nights if you don't want to. Each night is $30. So if you want to just come for Moments of Redemption because you came to Moments of Resurrection before, then it's $30. If you don't really care about Moments of Redemption, you just want to know about the last year or so, then that's $30 for Sunday. But if you like, girl, I need to be there for both nights. I need to just mark this off on my calendar, and I need to be there for both nights. Both nights is $45. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. So it's $30 each night if you decide to just come to one night or the other. And if you decide you want to come to both, then it's $45. The information is pinned below. You do have to inbox the page. You can't go to the website and purchase it because you have to have purchased the books to come to the virtual event. Same way we did it before. You can't just say, I just want to come for all the juice, and then we got to try to bring you up to speed because you don't know what's going on. The whole purpose of the virtual event is to dive deeper and to answer your questions after you've had the opportunity to read the books. Mm-hmm. Okay? Same way we did it before. If you purchase access to the virtual events, you'll get digital. If you've not purchased the books, because you have to purchase the books. So if you purchase the books, you'll get digital copies. If you've already purchased the books, well, don't worry about it because you've already read it. You ready already, okay?
You ready? You just waiting on your admission to the
Exactly. Same way we did it before. As the event gets closer, you'll get your email. So make sure you check your emails, junk, inbox, spam, and all that. You're gonna have to check your email for the Zoom information. Same stuff. You got to do certain things in order to get in the room and stay in the room and not get kicked out. Okay, so all the same things apply. One of the questions that several of the best friends asked was, if I purchased the Moments of Resurrection before, but I still want to come to this one, do I have to pay again? You do, but you get a discount, because even though you came to the one before, it's not going to be the same. Some of the same questions may come up, but you can't recreate the same thing. So there's still going to be brand new stuff that's going to come out. We just gave you several things that are going to come out at this event that was not shared at the first one. Yeah. So if you went to the one before, you still would have to pay, but you get $15 off. So you don't have to pay the full price for Moments of Resurrection.
So you can literally come again for $15.
Yeah. Okay. Tiffany said, I purchased but watched later. Will that still be an option? Yes. So if you purchase access to the virtual event, let's say you gung-ho about coming both nights and then something happened, little Juju gets sick, or something happens and you realize you can't make it, don't worry. If you purchase access to the event, you're going to get the replay afterwards. Okay. If you purchase access, something happens, you can't stay, you come late, regardless, if you purchase access to the virtual event, you're going to receive the replay. Okay, same way we did it before. All right. Let me see. And then the only other question that I saw when people were talking about,
best friend said, no hanky panky.
Yes, please. Yeah, same rules apply. You gotta have your cameras on. You gotta join the event under your real name so we can know to let you in. Practice that before, because there were some best friends that was like, I tried to get an event, you wouldn't let me in, I got kicked out. And that's because it said Lily's iPhone, or it said Donovan's iPad, or it said, I didn't know who you were. So figure your Zoom out. You got you got a few weeks to figure it out. Figure out how to put your name in there so that when you're in the waiting room, I can let you in, because we are very particular about only letting people in who actually have access to the event. Okay?
That's right. That's
so
right.
If I can't identify who you are, I'm sorry, I cannot let you in. You're gonna have to wait for the replay.
This is very top secret.
It's very
highly classified information.
This is G45 classified? What they say? Like, okay, I'm sorry. So if you can't figure out your Zoom, ask a friend, ask somebody to help you figure it out. Do all of the things so that when you get ready to join, it says your name that you paid for your access. Okay. Latriva said, if I purchase from Amazon, how do that work for the event? Then you have to send us some type of.
Please don't purchase from Amazon.
Yeah, we'd rather you not, but we can't make you not do that.
Right.
But she said she already purchased it.
Okay.
Send us some type of something showing that. Because I am gonna, when you start requesting, because you have to inbox the page to get an invoice, just like we did before, I will be checking two things. One, I'll be checking to see if you purchased the books in the past. If you have not, I'll say, hey, would you like me to go ahead and bump up your order so that we can include your books? And then the second thing that I'll be checking is if you came to the first virtual event, so I know to give you the discount. Okay, so I'm checking two things. So please understand, we keep impeccable records.
Yay!
And so please don't come in over here and be like, I did purchase the okay? So I'm just saying. So any other questions? Deanna said, can you clarify the price for those who purchased the last virtual event that want to attend both of the new ones? So basically, if you know you purchased before, you're going to get $15 off. That makes it easier. Okay? So just know you're going to get $15 off because you're getting the resurrection event half off. So if you came to the first one, just know automatically you're going to get $15 off.
That's right.
Okay? Tiffany said you have to purchase both books. You have to purchase the book for the event that you want to attend.
So if you want to attend both events, you need both books.
You need both books.
If you want to attend one event, you need one book.
You need that book.
But it's got to match the one. You can't buy Resurrection and then you want to go to Redemption. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
so it's like having your textbook for class.
Exactly.
Okay. You got to have the appropriate textbook for class.
You have to know what's going on, best friends. There's a method to our madness. You have to know what's going on. And we don't want you to just purchase the book. We want you to read the book.
Yes.
Okay? This is not about you just having a book. It is just collecting dust on your shelf. We want you to get the book. We want you to read the book, know what's going on, so that when we're starting the conversation, we're not starting from this is who this person is, this is who that person is, this is what's going on. That's too much time being wasted with backstory and stuff that was already made available to you.
Yeah.
We want you to take full advantage of the information that's available to you. So when we get together, we having a full-fledged discussion.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Latanya said, I missed the first one. I'm not missing this one.
Yes. Because I'm telling you, this is my right-handed guy. I know y'all think it's the left. We go through this all the time. This is my right-handed guy. We're not doing this again.
No.
We're not doing this again. This is the last and final time. That's why I said it with absolute confidence, because I created a flyer, and you guys will see it posted on the page later today. But I created a flyer for Sean. I created a flyer for me. And so when I created the flyers, Sean was like, well, maybe you shouldn't put farewell, because we said that the last time. I said, oh, but this is it.
Yeah, she was like firm.
We're like, not. Yeah, this is it. This is
we're
it.
not doing this. I said,
This is it concert that Michael Jackson was trying to do. Okay.
Exactly. We just couldn't use those words
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. Jacqueline said, so $30 for both events if you attended the first one. Yes. No, I'm sorry.
Wait,
No.
45.
Yes, $30.
Is it 45?
Because it's 45 for both, but then they get the $50.
Then they get the discount.
So yes, Jacqueline, you're correct. $30.
So that means they're going to both for 15. That don't make sense.
Well, because you get a discount for buying both of
I
them.
didn't do good at math. So work your magic. Work your numbers. I didn't.
Because you get in a discount anyway for attending both events.
So you get double discount.
Pretty much.
Y'all better hurry up.
Pretty much.
Y'all better hurry up. Hurry up and lock it in, niece. Because had it been me on the keyboard, I would have been like, nah, that's too deep of a discount. For the information we finna give and how this conversation finna go virtually. Oh.
Let me see. Denise said, I just read the first book yesterday. I couldn't put it down.
Yes.
ATP said, I love that t-shirt.
Now, buckle up, Buttercup. You're in for a ride.
Right.
Thank you, ATP.
All right. Any other questions? Anybody else need clarification? Oh, somebody said, I think I missed the date. So it's Saturday, October 7th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Sunday, October 8th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, if you plan to attend both. Okay? If not, then you choose which day you want to come to and all of the things. But it's October 7th and 8th. Okay? October 7th and 8th. And if you want to get access, just inbox the page, kind of like we did the last time. When we get your inbox messages, I'll, send you your invoices, include the appropriate discounts. If you got to buy the books, I'll gently remind you, you got to buy the book so I can add your book to all of that. So I will take care of you. I am your customer service rep, okay?
Yes. So there were a couple of questions. I don't know if they have questions in the comments, but I know you had questions that we had gathered off of the off of the flyer. Off of the post.
The post. So the only other question that a couple of people asked, or a couple of people had concerns, is that if we did this, they wanted to know, is this going to hinder our healing? I can only speak for myself. It's not going to hinder my healing. I know that I have come quite a long ways on my journey, and this is not going to hinder it, because I know in doing our live videos and stuff like that, I realize now that it doesn't bother me like it once did. And so because of me talking about it, then I know that I'm okay, and I know that this is not going to bother me. I think that, and what may surprise you guys, I think doing the Moments of Redemption one is probably going to be a little difficult, because that's really drudging up some stuff that Candy and I have went through that we kind of had gotten past, but now we have to relive it. My infidelity, all of that type of stuff. So that may be difficult, but at the same token, it was therapeutic the last time we did it for me, especially. So hopefully this time it'll be therapeutic as well. So that's my answer.
Yeah. And then Moments of Redemption too is a lot of my stuff too that we don't really talk about. Me going to jail. Some very unfortunate things that happened to me at different points in my life. So there's some things that I have to unpack too. So I think it'll be therapeutic. I found it to be therapeutic when we did the last virtual event. I think the only time that I'm ever triggered, if I could be transparent, best friends, is when people come and they're very negative and opinionated. And it's always, and this has just been our experience, it's always the people who have not read the book that's got the most to say.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know, it's always the people who have not read the book. And this is no shade to anybody who's not read the book, but it's always the people who have not read the book that have the most to say. And they'd allow this in the comments.
And I think it's because they're taking the little tidbits that we talk about or the little snippets that we share, and they think they know the full story. And you know like 10% of it.
But it's very similar to what best friend Dana said. Sis, don't put you on me. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the only thing that bothered me. But anything else, I'm perfectly fine with. I'm okay with talking about what happened. I'm okay with being honest and admitting where I went wrong. I'm okay with any of that stuff. Or even if I messed up, even recently, if I messed up today or yesterday, I'm fine with just saying, hey, this is what happened, because nobody's perfect. You see what I'm saying? But it's when people just take one isolated situation and then just, draw a conclusion about who you are as a person, and you be like, okay, here we go.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing. But it'd be exhausting. It'd be more annoying than anything. But it's not something that, keep me up at night. Okay? Like, it's not that. Yeah.
Jacqueline, no, it cannot be Cash App. It does have to be through the website. So if you are interested, Miss Jacqueline, over there on YT, I know you can't inbox on YT, so either go to Candy's Facebook page or Instagram page and inbox there, or that would probably be the best, because I don't even want to send you down the email rabbit hole. So just go to one of the other platforms and inbox if you have access to those. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I think that's it. Oh, one other question. One best friend said, basically, how much would it be if I wanted both books and both virtual events? So if you added it all together, it's $95, because it would be $45 for both of the virtual events, and then $40 for the books, and then $10 shipping. So $95 if you need to basically start from scratch.
That's your full bundle. That's your virtual tour. That's
Exactly.
your virtual tour, both books, and keep in mind, we're sending out the digital copy of everything. So now we're at the point, best friends, where if you're purchasing a book, while you're waiting, you're going to get the digital copy. So you'll be able to start reading. We want to make sure you're prepared for said event.
Yeah, exactly. Dana said, let me address the next question you're going to get. What will you need from those who purchased Moments of Redemption from Amazon in the past? Yeah, because your book has been on Amazon for a long time.
That's a good observation.
That's a good observation. Shoot. I don't know. Send me a picture of you holding the book or something. Like, I got to know that you have that book. So I don't know if you have your email from your receipt or something.
Email from your receipt plus you holding the book.
Yeah, you gotta be able to show me proof of something. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But that's a good question.
Yeah.
They said read the book. Who said that? Read the book, please. Oh, Auntie B said read the book. Please read the book. Candy and Sean has said this many times over. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It definitely, and I feel like majority of the people did on the last virtual event, which is why it was such a good experience. And the people who didn't, because they had just received theirs or they had just purchased maybe last minute, they sat through it and was like, okay, now I'm filling in the blanks. You see what I'm saying? Because the conversation, trust me, best friends, we've done this before. The conversation just flows better that way.
Yes, it does.
For everybody. It's just a better experience for everybody. Because last time was fire.
It was amazing.
It was fire. Literally, when we pushed the button at the end, I hugged Sean hugged me, and we both said this was better than we could have ever imagined. It really was.
Yeah.
It really was.
It was good.
Yeah.
So I just know that it's going to be the same way.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited.
Absolutely.
But yeah. Any other questions? Best friends? So, what's the cutoff? Because I know somebody's probably going to ask that. Like, when's the last that they can purchase?
I don't know. Get your seat now.
Yeah, you might
get your spot now, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Get your spot now. So. I'm not sure. That's something that we'll have to discuss. We can definitely let you guys know. I will say this too. While we have you guys, are you available to have a good conversation tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, Kennedy don't have practice. I was gonna say 9.
So it was officially canceled?
I don't know.
Oh,
You guys look for us and have your notifications on somewhere between 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, or if not 9 o'clock, 9:30 will be the absolute latest. So we're gonna go live between 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. start time, or 9:30 p.m. start time tonight. We're gonna be right here at the table. This Shirley Strawberry thing done got out of control. The girls are talking, the streets are talking. I'm listening to phone calls while I'm working and getting stuff done around the house. And for me, I sent everything over to Sean. It's making me feel away, and it's kind of reminding me of us in some ways. You know, just how they had this big fallout, this big public fallout and stuff. So I just felt like, and y'all let me know in the comments, do y'all want to get back together and talk about that tonight?
Yeah. Because I was actually listening to the actual morning show yesterday when Steve and Shirley were talking about it during the morning show, and I was just like, my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. And then Candy sent me the calls, and I was like, now I gotta go back and listen to these phone calls because they were making reference. Shirley Strawberry was making reference to the calls being leaked. And I was like, calls? So, yeah. So I was like, yeah, we need to. They said, yes, let's talk about it. Sounds good. Yes. Okay.
So you guys go home, cook, take your wig off, put it on the nightstand, snatch your teeth out, unsnap your bra, tell your man be quiet and go watch the game. You know, play a little bit before you come. And then we're going to come together. Good Judy's, good Jonathan's. We're going to come together. We're going to have a conversation, okay?
Yes.
Do what y'all got to do on your end. We're going to do what we got to do on our end. Amen?
Yes, absolutely. Tiffany said I only heard one call. There's more? Oh, yeah.
So there's a girl. Oh, we on my phone.
Yeah.
Go to the. Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all who the. So there's 9 parts to the call that the girl got. The girl is on YT.
There you go.
There's a page. It's called Phone Calls from Prison.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Phone Calls from Prison. And that's the name of the page on YT. Mm-hmm. You go over there, you type it in. The lady got 9 parts of the call. Mm-hmm. I'm on part 3 right now. I'm doing some stuff around the house and then I'm taking notes. I'm on part 3. We're going to unpack this thing.
Yeah, and I started part 1. I need to listen to the rest of them before tonight. But it's not just like one call, like it's multiple calls.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
We're gonna unpack this thing because there's a lot of families across this country where on paper people are looking good and looking sharp. Mm-hmm. And behind the scenes at the house, the whole thing is hanging on by popsicle sticks and strings. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So that might be the direction of this page and where we going, where we just talking about. We talking about what we talking about. We talking about what we talking about. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but I seen a lot of things. I'm on the call, the part of the call where her daughter went and talked to the police and got added charges.
Whose daughter? Shirley Strawberry?
Shirley's daughter went and talked to the police and got charges added. And so she had to, so it was during the phone call where she was talking to him and she told him, yeah, she went down there and talked to the police and and they added charges. And he said, dang, she hate me that much?
Ooh. Wow. Yeah, I got a lot to listen to. I'll be at Caleb's practice listening to these and taking notes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk tonight, best friends. As it relates to this storyline, y'all make sure y'all get access to the virtual event. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of what I believe God is doing in this season is he keeps putting a lot of similarities in the eye of the people because there's certain lessons that we're not learning. Mm-hmm. We are not learning, right? So y'all not seeing this stuff play out in front of you to sit back in the seat of the judge. You see what I'm saying? It's too many people in the comments that's sitting in the seat of the judge. You can't be judge and jury. There's stuff that's playing out in front of you over and over again, just in different ways. Because there's something with that storyline that you're supposed to get. There's a lesson that you're supposed to get. That's all the Bible was. Not to get spiritual, but that's really all the Bible was. It's a compilation of stories, but there's lessons inside of each storyline that we're supposed to extract. We're supposed to extract and we're supposed to apply to our everyday life.
Wow.
So we keep seeing so much evidence of all these families and relationships that are falling apart or things not what they appear to be. And the only thing about Sean and I is we were courageous enough to tell our story so that nobody else could tell it for us. Mm-hmm. There's nothing special about us. There's nothing special about us. We just released our own tape. You see what I'm saying? We released our own tape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lady, lovely me. I'm sorry. She said, sure, she is. I had to close Facebook because I wanted to make a comment under that lady talking about Candy. What comment? What happened?
Oh, best friend, yeah. Oh, she was talking about when the lady kept, girl, these people be coming for me. Oh, best friend, I see her all day. Some days I got time, and some days I be exhausted. There was a lady earlier that called me a man. She was like, you really, really do look like a man. And I had a whole thing that I had typed up because I was gonna set her life free today. Okay, I was gonna set her life free today, and I typed it up and I said, just block her. Like, I'm in a space now, best friends, where I'm 40 years old. Anything that interrupt my peace gotta go. It's gotta move. If there's anything to interrupt my peace, it's gotta move. Mm-hmm. And so it says more about her than it does me. Because you over here watching somebody that you find, not just that lady that called me a man, even the lady that was like, there was a lady that was like, girl, Candy ain't nothing. She a trip. She this, she that, da, da, da. She just went, girl. And I said, ooh, girl. So as I'm reading, I said, ooh, I must remind her egg.
Got to.
Girl.
Has to.
I must remind her the man that left, girl.
Has to.
The man that left. So she went for broke. And the more I read it, the more I was like, So then I started thinking, what is the psychology? What is the psychology of an individual? Because she was a top, what they call it, she had a badge for top
fan badge?
She had a top fan badge. So I said, what is the psychology of a person that will sit and watch you and study your move and think so little of you, but can't get enough of you? What's the psychology of that person? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying you're supposed to agree with everything that people say, but there's something wrong with the individual that spend that much time invested in somebody that they think so little of.
That's a fact.
I sat with that and I was like, But instead of going back and forth, I just blocked her. I blocked her. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. But anyway, on to other news. Y'all get y'all access to the virtual event. You don't want to miss it. Sean had asked me for this a little while ago, and I kept saying, girl, no. And so today, another request came in. And I told her, I said, if somebody else asked, that was my barometer. I said, if somebody else asked, then we could do it. So I was like, okay, let me put the flyer together. We finally made the choice.
Love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely go ahead and start inboxing. I will take care of you guys. Just be patient with me because I know the requests are going to come in. So I got to go through, do my checks and invoices and stuff like that. So just be patient with me. But definitely go ahead and inbox the page. And I promise you, I will take care of you guys so that we can get together on October 7th and 8th.
Yes. So as we always say, the absolute best friends is yet to come. But baby, we got work to do. See you tonight at 9. Love you.